Let's talk about something that might surprise you. The thing that's blocking your English fluency isn't lack of knowledge. It's how you think about mistakes. For those of you who don't know me, I'm George Alex. I've been a fluency coach for over 35 years. Let me help you speak English naturally and fluently. You see, activation requires a completely different set of skills and mindset that traditional learning can provide. And here's the uncomfortable truth. The school mentally you grew up with is actually working against you. In school, what were you taught? Don't make mistakes. Every mistake is going to be punished. The right answer is everything. Mistakes equal failure. But recent research in education and resourcefulness and neurosciences has shown something fascinating. Your brain actually learns best from mistakes. When you make an error and get corrected in the right way, your mind creates stronger, longer-lasting neural connections than when you simply memorize something perfectly for the first time. It stays there and it's gone very soon. Think about it. The very thing you have been avoiding, making mistakes, is actually the most powerful learning tool that you have. The shift will happen when you stop running from errors and start embracing them. When you understand that real learning comes from practice, from trial and error, from being corrected and trying again and repeating again, here's what will happen in the free fluency activation session that I'm organizing soon. You are going to speak. Yes, you heard me right. And yes, you are going to make mistakes, but so will everyone else in the room. We are creating a space where mistakes aren't just okay. They are expected. They are welcomed. They're celebrated as signs that you are actually learning and improving. I'm going to share with you the essential skills that you need for natural, stress-free language acquisition. Not the skills you learned at school, memorizing, translation, perfect grammar, but the skills for real life, listening for meaning, thinking in English, communicating your message, even when you don't know all the words necessary. You will discover that fluency isn't about being perfect and knowing all the words. It's about being understood. It's about connection, not correctness. Well, we will practice together. You will hear how often and other learners make mistakes. And you will see how you can communicate despite of that. And you will realize that the mistakes don't bother them or you. So why should you be afraid? I'll give you practical strategies for continuing your learning journey independently using methods that work with your brain's natural learning processes, not against them. And of course, there will be special Christmas promotions on my courses for the session participants. But the real gift is permission. Permission to be imperfect. Permission to sound like a learner. Permission to communicate even when you don't have all the words and all the grammar. Because here's the truth, native English speakers make mistakes all the time. They mispronounce words, they use incorrect grammar, they forget vocabulary, and somehow life still goes on. Communication happens. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be brave. I've seen hundreds of students just like you transform not because they have learned perfect English, but because they changed their relationship with mistakes, because they stopped waiting to be ready and started speaking anyway. The English that you need is already in your head. You just need to let it out. Stop being your own prison guard. Come to this session. Make mistakes with us and discover that the sky doesn't fall. Realize that you've been capable all along, but you were not brave enough. Your fluent future is waiting, not someday when you are perfect, right now. Imperfect, messy, but beautiful and real. See you there. Check the link in my bio and register now because the seats are limited. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the session.